And my guest today is Carmen, Big Man, Mangini.
Love to be here.
No Billy Blank today. Now, what do you got to say about that, Carmen? No Billy Blank today.
Billy Blank's blowing us off to watch some AEW wrestling.
Is he a true wrestling fan?
I guess he could argue it, but I guess he's not a fan of good wrestling.
I know Daniel Bryan tonight was wrestling for the title.
Yeah. Everything good in AEW is from the WWE.
Alright. I'll just do any match because, we'll do a boring match first.
We're going to talk about SummerSlam?
Yeah, we're talking about SummerSlam.
Nice.
We're going to do the boring match first. No, actually, we'll do... now I remember. I forget which match was first, but then I remembered it was Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley.
Yep.
You know what match they should have done first? They should have done Nia Jax versus Bayley first.
Yeah, nobody likes Nia Jax.
What did you think about Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley and the turn of Dominic Mysterio? Were you shocked?
No, I think they were kind of planning on that. It's part of the whole, breaking up the Judgment Day, starting the whole new thing. Not totally shocked. Rhea Ripley will get the belt back. Liv Morgan's not going to hold the belt real long. She's not going to have the personality for it. But, it was a good opening fire.
I thought it was a pretty good match. I was not shocked with the ending, but, me and Nick picked matches. I picked Rhea Ripley for the security reason because you never know if they would give her the belt back. So,
yeah, they're definitely going to give it to her. You just don't know when.
No, you don't know if she was going to win it at SummerSlam, so that's why I picked her.
Yeah.
And, no, I wasn't shocked. But Liv Morgan, I like Liv Morgan, but Rhea Ripley is WWE's girl.
Yeah, definitely. She's the one.
Now, I thought it was pretty good. It was the best girls match of the night because there was only two.
Hands down better than the other one.
Next match was Braun Breaker versus Sami Zayn. Are you surprised Braun Breaker won? I'm not.
Not at all. I think they're really ready to push Braun Breaker. He's got the look, he's got the attitude, he's got the pedigree. His uncle, his father, world champions. So, no, I think it's time for him to start a big run in WWE.
I hear they might push him versus Jey Uso soon. What do you think about that?
That'd be a good matchup. I don't think Uso would win. I think Braun's keeping that belt. But that'd be a good match.
Yeah, I think Braun keeps it for a while. There is something I'm going to get into, but we're going to get into it after SummerSlam.
Gotcha.
Because we got to go through SummerSlam. Next match, we'll do a Bayley versus Nia Jax now to get it out of the way.
Yeah, might as well just get the crap match out of the way.
What do you think about Bayley versus Nia Jax?
I like Bayley, but I knew they were going to give it to Nia Jax, and she's just awful. I can't stand her. I wish they never would have re-signed her. She's just not good.
Every time she's on TV, I skip her.
Yeah, like if I'm watching it like a tape or anything, I just fast forward it. Like there's nothing she does that I want to see.
Even when I usually skip all the girls' matches because I feel like they're boring on Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah, you don't really have a lot of good girl. Like the pay-per-views, you get a lot of good ladies matches. Like we said, like the Rhea Ripley Liv Morgan was a lot better than I expected. But anything involving Nia Jax, it's not good.
Yeah, we'll go to LA Knight versus Logan Paul. Actually, I'm not shocked LA Knight won the title, are you?
Nah, you had said you thought LA Knight was going to take it. You were right. Not a surprise. About time he's got a good belt. Hopefully they give him a decent run with it now.
Ready? LA Knight. Yeah. Look, I'm happy for LA Knight. I do think Logan Paul will be champion again, though.
He'll probably get another belt at some point. I don't think they'll ever give him a big belt. USA titles are good for him. Tag team belts, maybe. I wouldn't give him an IC belt or the world champion. Not now, anyway.
Not Intercontinental title?
Not at this point. Maybe down the road if we see he gets a lot better, he sticks with him more.
Can you ever see Logan Paul as the world heavyweight champion or WWE?
He'd have to stay in it for a while. I can't see that happening anytime soon. And I wouldn't want to see it. He's definitely put the work in. I commend him on that. But there's so many other guys that should have the belt before him.
I hope Braun Breaker gets a world title shot eventually.
We'll get the belt at some point.
You know who also might get a title shot eventually? Big Bronson Reed.
Yeah, they're definitely really playing them up. Where they'll go with. I don't know if they're. I think they're trying to get more like coverage on the world titles. Maybe they're going with it. I mean, we'll see. He's a good wrestler.
What, who, Bronson Reed?
Oh.
He's facing Strowman tomorrow, I believe.
Yeah, it'd be a good one.
Strowman.
Braun Strowman, a big SOB.
I think they might give it to Bronson Reed.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're building him right now, so you gotta let him beat guys.
It makes no sense for them to have Braun Strowman win it this time.
No, not while they're building Bronson Reed.
Next, we'll do CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. What do you think?
With the special guest referee, Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins, what do you think?
It was a good match. I mean, it kind of went like I expected. I could have saw it going either way as far as the win. Like I think we said before the match even started, like if they want to continue the story, Drew McIntyre is going to win. If they want to end the story and move on, CM Punk will win. Obviously, they're keeping the story going. So Drew McIntyre won that one. He still has the bracelet on. He's still taunting CM Punk with it. So, they're going to build to like a big, final showdown.
Drew McIntyre, look, I'm not surprised he won. I actually thought he might win, but I don't think he'll win at Bash in Berlin. I think he'll win the series. I think he'll win 2 matches over CM Punk.
Okay.
I think we talked about it. It makes more sense to give it to Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, Drew McIntyre, obviously he's been wrestling for a while, but he's really at the top of his game right now. You don't want to have CM, get over on him that big. Maybe a win by, some kind of circumstance or something. But, yeah, in the end, Drew McIntyre, I think, comes out on top.
And CM Punk's good, and my cousin Nick always messaged me and says he's the best in the world. I said, Nick, Drew McIntyre is better than CM Punk at this age, buddy. I said, if you ask me.
As street wrestling, I think CM Punk's probably still a little better than him. But, as far as, overall, the character and everything.
I'm talking about, in the ring, character, and all that stuff.
Yeah, Drew McIntyre's probably, big right now. But, CM Punk just still has, his whole gravitas. He has, an allure about him. People just, they hear the name, they hear the music, they go nuts.
I like CM Punk. Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
But I just hope Drew McIntyre wins, because I like Drew McIntyre. I didn't when he first came in, but since he became good and now bad, and I just like this. I just like his Scottish warrior.
Yeah, the Scottish psychopath.
Next, we got the world title matches, and that's it, right?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
And next, we'll go with the world championship. Are you surprised that Gunther won? Now, before you say anything, you're not, because you've seen what happened at the women's, but before the match, didn't you say you thought Priest might retain?
I thought it was a good chance Priest retained. I did, but at the same time, if I had a bet, I would have said Gunther.
Look, the reason I said Gunther was probably going to win, or had a feeling, was because where's wrestling next week? In his hometown.
Yeah.
So I figured they want to try to get more people from his hometown.
Yeah, plus, you'll be able to walk him into Berlin.
Yeah.
With the belt. It's going to be a huge moment for him, for the company, for the show. It's going to be a huge pop.
I just figure it makes more sense to if they wanted to put the belt on him.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Now we got the last match. Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa in Bloodline Rules match. What do you think about this match?
No surprise, really. I don't think anybody thought Solo Sikoa was actually going to beat Cody Rhodes. You got Roman Reigns coming in. That was a huge spot, obviously. People went nuts as soon as the music hit. It was fun to see. But, the match is okay. Obviously the Bloodline jumping in, just what you thought was going to happen. But, in the end, obviously Cody keeps the belt. Roman looks strong and Solo looks weak.
Now, here's the thing. Do you think Roman's going to be... Are you surprised Roman came back?
Nah, I figured it was about time. You had to get him in here now. Let's start working some angles. Get the whole Bloodline Civil War moving.
Are you surprised that they might be getting Roman off TV again?
No, so I was seeing a thing that they're building him against Sikoa, but then they're really building him against Jacob Fatu. So they don't want to have them two facing each other very much with these run-in events. That's why the first couple times Jacob Fatu was never there. And then he did come in the one time, obviously this most recent time, and he got the best of Romans. That makes him look strong. So they're going to carry on like that, but they don't have a lot of them two mixing it up because it's not going to build for the show. They want the tension to build, the anticipation to build.
So you think Roman's going to be off for a while?
I don't know necessarily for a while, but like I said, you're not going to see the two of them together on TV very much, I don't think.
I read something that Roman was advertised for when SmackDown goes to Fox, but now he's not.
Huh.
They took him off, apparently. Apparently, what I seen on Instagram and Facebook, I follow a lot of wrestling stuff. They said they took him off. But we shall wait and see.
Yeah.
He was also supposed to be advertised for the SmackDown. I heard SmackDown before SummerSlam, and they just made it SummerSlam.
Yeah, they changed it up.
So, who knows? Maybe they want him off TV so Roman can come back with the Usos.
Or just some other members of the bloodline.
You think Roman comes back with Jey Uso?
I don't know. You got Jason, you got Lance on a while on the outside, another cousin. It's a big family. You never know who's going to show up.
Maybe The Rock comes back.
I think eventually he comes back. Maybe not too soon, though.
Don't you like The Rock's character?
Bad Rock was funny. It's fun to watch.
Remember when he said he's going away and everyone in Philadelphia said, "Aww."
Yeah, because even though he's playing a bad guy, everybody still loves to watch The Rock. You know what you're getting. He's putting a show on.
You ready to talk about Bash of Berlin?
Sure.
We should talk about the first match, the tag team match, the Terror Twins or the Twisted Twins. I believe it's the Terror Twins.
Yeah, Terror Twins.
Twisted Twins, Terror Twins. I knew it was the Terror Twins, but I said Twisted Twins in case I got it wrong. Damian Priest, Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio. I think the Terror Twins win this one.
I mean, there's no belt on the line, so there's no real reason to have Liv and Dominic win. I hope that, Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest get the cash in on them and really just beat the crap out of them. And I think they will. And I think they're going to win the match, but I could see also some bullshit twist at the end where they cheat and somehow Dominic and Liv win. But I do think the Terror Twins win this one. They get their hands on them.
Let's see. I think finally Rhea Ripley hits Dominic Mysterio with her finisher.
Yeah, I could definitely see that happening.
Let's see who wins. The Catholic Cross or the Holy Cross, whatever you want to call them. The tag team. Edgar. What'd you say?
The ladies tag team champions?
Yeah, Holy Cross or Holy Cross, whatever you want to call them.
And who are they fighting?
Bianca Belair and Jake Cargill. I think the champs retain somehow.
Yeah, I agree. I think on paper, obviously it's going to be Belair and Jake Cargill, but I think they're built into something. I don't know if they're going to have them win the belts again after eventually they're going to split up and go against each other.
Ooh.
That will happen eventually.
That's actually a...
I think I could see the tag team champions keeping those belts for now.
That's actually a good idea. Maybe one of them turn on each other this next Saturday.
Yeah, maybe one of them blames the other one for losing.
Because on paper, right, if it was a real tag team match, who do you think would win? Those two, right? If you were a betting man. What?
Cargill, yeah.
If you were a betting man. But you never doubt the underdogs.
No.
Now, next we got... What'd you say?
Underdogs move fast. They're hungry.
Next we got CM Punk and Drew McIntyre in a strap match. I think Punk wins this one to force a third match.
Yeah, I definitely think Punk wins this one. I think he gets his bracelet back. But yeah, I definitely think so. So you gotta have the rubber match after this one.
And the next match, I'm calling it here on the Bubcast. You ready?
I'm ready.
The next match will be Bad Blood. CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Hell in a Cell.
That sounds about right. I could definitely see it happening. I think you're on to something there.
You think that might happen?
Yeah, I definitely think you're on to something.
Bad Blood has to have some bad matches and extreme matches.
Yeah, I think you're going to have some bloodline match. I think you're going to have that match.
Roman Reigns will be in action, I think.
Some brutal matches. That's what they
I think-
should have.
I'm glad Bad Blood's back.
Yep.
Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk, Hell in a Cell.
Be a good match.
It's like the time where Triple H faced Shawn Michaels in Hell in a Cell, Bad Blood 04.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Your boy Triple H.
He's always my boy. Now we'll go to the World Heavyweight Championship. Gunther versus my boy Randy Orton.
What do you think?
Look, I'm not going to be biased. I do think Gunther retains, don't you?
Yeah, probably.
But I'm going to say I want Randy to win. But
Yeah.
it's in his hometown. You really think they're going to have him lose in his hometown?
No, definitely not.
But I can say right here, Randy will win. But it doesn't mean he will win. It looks like I'll have my matches with Nick anyway because he said he's picking Gunther. So,
Yeah.
because
I think it should be a good match. But I think he has to beat Randy clean since, in the qualifying match, the shoulder clearly was not down. I don't know if that was like long-term storytelling by Triple H. So, bravo. If not, it's a good way to recoup from the incident. So it should be a good match.
Or does Gunther win, right? But his buddy comes interferes and kind of comes in and jumps in and Gunther wins. But in a way, Gunther still doesn't think it's clean.
Maybe if Ludwig Kaiser come in, it's very possible.
And I'm saying, and Gunther gets mad at him. Now he could be on to something.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, he'll say, why'd you interfere? He's like, I got to beat him fair.
Yep.
I'll say, I think Gunther holds the belt for a while.
Yeah, I think they're going to. They like Gunther. I mean, he's a good wrestler. He's a good.
I think he'll hold at least till January because I heard Raw wants either Reigns or Rhodes as champion, and Rhodes ain't gonna lose his belt, so it's gonna have to be Roman Reigns.
Yeah, maybe.
But if Netflix, or not Raw, it's Netflix. Netflix want one of the big guys as champion, but whoever's champion, I can say one thing: if they're bringing in ratings, Netflix won't care.
Yeah, as long as they're getting the people watching.
So if Gunther's getting the people watching, they don't care.
Nope.
But he has till January, and we'll see where he goes. We'll see the storyline. I think Randy and him had a good storyline so far.
Yeah, it's been fun to watch. Well, that's all I look for. It's fun to watch. Tell me a good story. Keep me engaged. Don't get me bored.
And I think Randy Orton's having fun right now.
Yeah, definitely. He's definitely having a lot of fun right now.
I heard he talked to John Cena that he wants one last match with him because they're friends in real life.
Yeah, I think they should give him one more match. I don't know necessarily WrestleMania, but I think that would be really cool.
And John Cena said he's leaving it up to the creative team.
Yeah, I mean, he knows, there's a lot of stuff I'm sure he'd like to do, but he's going to let them write it the story.
And I think Orton wants it at WrestleMania, so we'll see. I think it would make sense to have it at WrestleMania since it's the only match they didn't play each other, but we shall see. I think I would like a world title on the line too, but that would be kind of hard to get it done.
Yeah.
If it happens, great. But, if it doesn't happen, no one's going to be mad. You just want to see a good match.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, with them two, neither one of them needs to have a belt one, so.
Randy Orton doesn't need another world championship. Do I think he'll win one more? I think he might win one more. He's there for another 5 years, There's tons of stories they can do with him if he's healthy for another 5 years.
Definitely, if he's healthy, yeah.
I'm sure he might get another belt, but he doesn't need a belt.
Nah.
He's done it. He's done everything he needs to do. He could retire right now and be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Absolutely. It's Randy Orton.
Now we got Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens. Now, before you say anything, does Cody Rhodes win, right? And does Kevin Owens turn heel?
I mean, it's almost like too predictable at this point to happen. Like, they're playing it up so much that he's going to do it. Like, I mean, I like to think that they're not going to actually do it, like, just because, I mean, it's so obvious.
I think Cody Rhodes is going to win, but that's not the point.
Yeah. I definitely think Cody Rhodes keeps the belt.
What'd you say?
I definitely think Cody Rhodes keeps the belt. I don't know if the back. I don't know.
Cody Rhodes said something about Roman Reigns on social media or something. I read it. He's like, "You're back now, Roman," or "You're back," but he's like, "You're not the guy anymore." He's like, "I'm the guy. I'm the WWE champion."
Yeah, it's true.
He's like, "Welcome back." Or he didn't say welcome back, but he's like, "I'm the WWE champion." I do think they'll fight a third match eventually.
Yeah.
Maybe for the belt. It may not be for the belt, but I think they're gonna have to fight this third match, don't you?
Yeah, they'll definitely meet again.
And I think Roman wins the third time.
I don't know. I guess we'll see where the story's at.
I don't think they'll fight anytime soon, but when Roman's done with the story, we'll see where Royal Rumble takes him. I think they want him. It might be him versus The Rock at WrestleMania. What do you think?
Yeah, I think they definitely want that match to happen. So I think somewhere in the bloodline's going to carry that, and somehow they're going to go into that.
You think Cody Rhodes is still champion by Mania?
Yeah, probably.
But Rock also wants to face Cody Rhodes. So which match do you think happens more?
Well, I think they have Rock and Reigns at WrestleMania.
Or do they have Rock versus Reigns, and then second night, Rock versus Cody?
No, I don't think you can keep doing that.
I do think Rock and Roman happens. I think when Rock comes back, do you think he joins Sikoa or joins Roman?
I don't know if he joins anybody. Maybe he just tries to step up and be like, you all should be following me.
And Roman will laugh at him?
I don't know. I'll see how it's going to go.
We didn't even hear anything from Roman Reigns. I just want to hear him speak. We didn't hear him speak yet.
They're building the anticipation.
Yeah, well, SmackDown is bad without Roman. Don't you know that?
I've been watching. It's been pretty decent.
It's not terrible, but,
He doesn't have to talk to be effective.
Yeah, but talking is when you know how their character is going to go.
Well, you know how his character's going. He's going after Solo. He wants the title back.
I know. I want to see what he has to say about Solo, though, and then beat him up.
Doesn't have to talk about it. You know how he feels. I'm sure this week or next we'll talk. You'll get more out of it.
Where's the producer?
Right here.
Yo, producer!
What's up?
What's up, producer?
What's up? Just chilling. Listening to the podcast here.
What do you think so far?
Sounds good. I think much more on track without beer drinking Bill.
Do you think it's better with... Remember that time he was drunk?
Yeah.
Do you think it's better with that Bill or without that Bill?
It depends. I think we get a point of no return sometimes with their drinking Bill.
Did you put your lineup in yet, Di?
I did.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Who you play week 1? Sam, the blind leading the blind?
Yep, the blind leading the blind.
Carmen, who you match up with?
First week I go against my niece Jessie.
Are you gonna win?
I hope so.
I'm gonna smack Jackson in the ground.
Oh man, you'll put Jackson down like a dog.
Like a dog.
Who are you going against week 2?
I don't know. Who am I?
Die.
Yeah.
Oh, Di. That's easy work.
I know. I'm going to kill you.
No, for me.
No, it's not even going to be a competition.
You and Die go head-to-head twice.
Yep.
I know. Do I go head-to-head with you twice?
I don't know. I think we might be twice. I think we're like week 4.
Billy, so I get to beat you and beat Di in the same couple weeks? That's fun.
You could try. I don't know if that's going to happen.
Dude, I got Tilly. You know how many numbers he's going to put out with that Dolphins offense?
That shit squad you pulled.
Shit squad. My team's loaded, dude.
Number 1 draft pick. What they give you, a D or something like that on the draft?
I don't care what they gave me. What?
He dies draft trade?
Yeah, I know what Di's draft fate is. The only reason she has an A is because, Di, what you get, an A?
I got an A+, I think.
I don't believe that shit. That doesn't mean a damn thing. It matters what your players do.
Yeah.
And my players are going to put you right in the funeral home.
Oh, man. Well, shit talking.
Wait till Billy Blank gets to get whooped him and Nan.
I played the Flying Nans, I think week 8.
The Flying Nans?
Hmm?
Billy Blank's watching AEW.
Watching AEW for pay-per-view?
I could watch it if I wanted to, but I don't like watching wrestling if I don't know what the shit's going on.
Yeah. Every now and then I try to watch it, and then I'll see it for a half hour, and then something will start. Why the hell am I watching this?
My friend thinks it's better than WWE.
Maybe it was, but not nowadays.
Maybe what it was when Vince was there.
Yeah, WWE's kicking ass right now.
The ratings are through the roof.
Yeah, they're killing it.
I go back to work on Tuesday for a meeting.
When you actually have to go to work?
After 2 days after Labor Day.
Okay.
I have, what is it? I have 3 fantasy drafts next week.
3 more drafts. You're in 4 leagues.
Yeah. And once I win my league, I'm taking my belt and my family's belt. And once I win your league, I'm taking your belt. I'll have 2 belts.
You think so? 2 belts, Bub?
And a ring.
Billy, 2 belts.
Billy, 2 belts?
Dad, are you ready for hockey?
I am. Love hockey.
God loves the floor hockey.
I was putting up shots today for my basketball season.
Yeah, getting ready?
I got eliminated last year, dude. I'm coming back different. And this is what I told my friend this year. This is the most important year in basketball ever. I said, you need security. In case there's no powerlifting, I got to make sure I medal down in Wildwood. So I can try out for Minnesota.
Exactly.
I want to do powerlifting because each sport is picked apparently from the state. They give you a certain amount of sports you can go. And if they don't have powerlifting, doesn't matter. I ain't going to be able to go.
Yeah, if they don't have it, that's ridiculous. But yeah.
That's what Miss Colleen told me. She said each sport gets picked. Like 1 year they just had softball, and if they have softball, I'm not doing it. So at the end of the day, they need to have a sport I want to play. Hockey, basketball, or a sport that I play, I'll do.
Yeah.
If it's all 3 of them, I'm picking powerlifting. If it's all 2 of them, if it's just 2 of them, no powerlifting, that's a toss-up. Because I'm good at hockey, too.
Yeah. Hockey's fun to watch. Hockey's good stuff.
I might flip a coin.
I think you probably have a better shot at hockey.
You do?
Yeah. I think basketball, you got a lot more people playing. Probably harder to pick a team.
Carmen, actually, do you know last time I did nationals, you know how many people tried out for softball?
How many?
66.
Wow.
You know how many people tried out for basketball? 35.
How many people tried out for hockey?
I have no idea.
Exactly.
But 70 tried out for track.
Huh.
I tried out for softball because I thought I should have tried out for basketball, but
Yeah, you didn't. Now you do.
But we'll see what I'm going to try out for. Because I really have grown to like hockey a lot, and it's fun.
Yeah, hockey's a fun sport. It's always fun to play.
And we're going for a 3-peat this year. 3-peat.
Yep. It's like you, the Bulls. How many people can pull this off?
Even Peter.
Yeah.
I mean, we got a good squad, dude.
Yeah, hockey's a real good squad. Producer Di there cheering.
Yeah.
You coming to some games this year, Di?
Yeah. What did we got last year? 3? 3?
I think 2 or 3.
2. You missed the game on Sunday, but you came to 2 on Saturday.
Yeah.
We played our ass off on Sunday, but we were playing the team might have lost 1 game, might have lost 0, I don't know. I don't keep track of all the teams, but I know we're going to see them again in the championship, so to me, it doesn't matter. What?
You know, only play the game you're in. You're right.
So to me, it doesn't matter. I know we're going to see them again, just like the Rebels. To me, it doesn't matter. I know we're going to see them again. I would like Special Olympics to post the scores so I can see what like our rivals did,
Sure.
but they don't do that. So to me, I just can't focus on that. If they posted the scores, I would look and see what they did, because I like to keep track of some records, but they don't do that. I think it would be cool to know what the other teams that you would play against records is, especially if like you have Cougars play Rebels or Rebels play Yale.
Yeah, you see how they match up.
Because I don't watch any of the extra hockey games because I don't care.
Yeah,
And it's too far away. If it was right at Riverwinds, I might stay for a couple more games.
Yeah, it's not like that place.
Maybe not as much as for you because you're coming from your mom sometimes.
Yeah, for my mom, it's not as bad.
How bad is it from your mom's?
It's like a half hour.
Yeah, it's probably about 50 minutes away from where I live, 45.
Yeah, 45. So, oh, wait.
What?
That's about what it is from our house, 45, 50 minutes.
Yeah. The Phillies today.
Putting up numbers yesterday and today.
Dude. Tyron Walker. Get rid of him. I think they might have.
He's got to go. The Taiwan Walker experiment is over.
Did you watch that game on Friday?
Unfortunately.
Did you watch the whole game?
No, we're up in New York, so we're all like, check on our phones and stuff.
What were we doing Friday? Another show?
Friday night we went out to dinner, actually.
Just you two?
Just me and Di, yeah.
Di, what do you have this man? What do you have this man doing, Di?
Going to New York, eating dinner, going to shows, walking to Central Park.
She's making you a traveler, Carmen.
Yeah, world traveler. That's what we do.
So, but we're going to Italy?
Now we're going to Italy in April.
Billy Blank?
I don't think so.
You can't do that for a week?
No.
Actually, it's 2 weeks.
April what?
The 5th, I think.
To what?
The 18th.
Ooh, you get back a day before WrestleMania.
Yeah, I know.
If you were in Italy for WrestleMania, would you watch it up there?
Yeah, probably.
And when's it in London? Next year?
Is it London next year?
I don't know. I think they're in London in a couple years, aren't they?
Yeah, I think something like that.
I'm surprised if it's next year. That means we're going to get a 12 o'clock WrestleMania.
Boy.
Would you like that?
8 o'clock. I mean, I probably saw like 2 o'clock. Pretty sure probably 11 or 12.
Would you watch it live or no?
I'd probably watch that live. I could be ready to go by 2.
WrestleMania, you got to watch it live.
Yeah.
Bash in Berlin, you don't have to watch it live.
Nah, I'll watch that later on Saturday.
I'm not going to watch it live because I think I'll be at PJ. I might be at PJ's with Peter.
Are you drafting or just hanging out?
Drafting, hanging out. I got to text my coach.
Nice.
Me, Pete, and Mike Edwards texted me. They said, "Are you coming?" I said, "I'm hoping to, but I'll let you know later in the week."
Who you talking, Coach Pete?
Well, yeah, I got to text him.
Yeah.
I don't make information with Peter. I make it through with Coach Pete.
That's your contact.
Yeah, he's the one that will pick me up, or I'll get dropped off his house, and and so whichever one. He said like last week he might pick me. Maybe he'll pick me up. I'm hoping to go because I haven't seen him in a while, and then I can draft and eat some food.
That'll be fun.
Well, Carmen, thanks for joining me on the Bubcast, my man.
Always a pleasure.